I will be sharing with you today on 7 period signs you should not ignore as a lady. 1. Heavy menstrual flow. Once your flow changes, be careful. Every woman has a normal flow. Some last 3 days, some 5 days, and then all of a sudden, you start having 7 days flow. You that normally used 1 pad a day, started using 2 pads, 4 pads, in a day. So this change in period is a sign you should not ignore. It might be a sign of cervical cancer. It might be a sign of tumor. 2. Bleeding after sex. If after having sex, you see blood, is a sign you should not ignore. It could be a tumor, or inflammation of the cervix. It could also mean that something is wrong with your reproductive system. Please, when you start seeing blood after sex, go see your doctor. 3. Bleeding in between period. For example, you have 28 days circle, all of a sudden you start seeing your menses every 2 weeks. That's a sign of an underlying problem. Another example is that you have 28 days circle, you see your menses today, then after 2 weeks, you see some droppings, not really menses, and then suddenly it stops. And later you see your menses again. This is a sign of an underlying problem. Please go see a doctor. 4. Bleeding after menopause. You know you are no longer seeing your period, then all of a sudden, you start seeing it again. Auntie, go and see a doctor. 5. Period stops all of a sudden. When you start having absence of menstruation, and you are not pregnant. That's a sign. Don't ignore. Anytime your menses stops, when you are not pregnant, please go and see a doctor. 6. Irregular menses. If it moves from regular to irregular, or from irregular to more regular, please see a doctor. Don't say it's normal. 7. Severe cramps. I didn't say normal cramps. I said severe cramps. When you start having a very painful cramps, go and see a doctor. It's no longer normal.
I just don't know what to say. Thank you, doctor.